Hi, everybody. Okay, so we're Friday, May 2nd. Okay, so the second day of May sweeps, and Bold is not going to disappoint, I can tell you, because we ended on a high note, or kind, kind of what I consider more, but the stuff is going to hit the fan next week. So, yeah, they're not going to disappoint. All right, so today, Rich and Carter were in the office, and Carter is trying his best to get Hope her job back, and he has been doing that since yesterday. So I got to give him props. He's trying to do the right thing. Now I wish he would have done it a little sooner, but um. And what's funny is I told you about how Liam is getting philosophical and how he's trying to help Hope, you know, and he says, and this is a sign, okay, ladies, this is a sign of a good man. Um, if a man is more worried about your happiness as opposed to his, he really loves you and or cares about you. I say and or because I think Liam loves Hope, but he realizes that he can't be in a relationship with her anymore, not because of the storyline, just because of all the stuff they've been through in the past. But here's the part: he wants her to be happy, so he's willing to give her up, and he wants her to be with a guy that he knows loves her and she loves him back. Only she put up a wall of defense because she's been hurt so many times, and she she kind of did a bad thing, which is not bad, but where you pin all your hopes on somebody, and so you have higher expectations than normal for that person, and then when they let you down, it really hurts because you wanted them to come through and they didn't. So that's why I think she did all that. Okay, that being said, Liam said life is short, you know, if you love him and he loves you and trying to get in touch with you. And that's another side too. Although it could be used for manipulative purposes, so you might want to check on that. But if you break up with a guy and he comes back to you before you come back to him and he makes first contact, then chances are he wants to get back with you. But like I said, you got to check your own radar on that one. Because if he's done that before, and there are some caveats to that. But yeah, for the most part, Liam is right about that. Okay. So then she texts him, I want to see you, and he's in the office with Ridge, and Ridge and Brooke, and Brooke is actually on Hope's side for once. Although once again, like I said, I wish it would have come sooner rather than today, but whatever. Okay. So then he goes right over to Hope's house, I guess. Yeah. And so at first it's awkward, because they don't know what's gonna happen. And you've been there, I'm sure that like we've all been there. You break up with somebody or they break up with you, and you the person wants another chance with you, but they don't know what to say, what to do, whatever, and they don't want to rock the boat. So there's this totally awkward and uncomfortable silence, and like you want to fill the space with words or whatever, but you don't know what to say, so it's just awkward for about 2 minutes or so until you start talking again. And then you do it very easily to open up themselves and see what they want, that kind of thing. But I can tell that they're going to get back together. But Carter said something, and I like what he said, but now he has to back it up because he said, I know that I hurt you, and I should have said something in the moment, and I didn't, and I regret that. But if you let me back in, I'll be loyal, and I'll I'll be behind you. Okay, now Carter, you said that, so now you got to do it, And then he says that. I've never met a woman like you and all this stuff, okay? But you can't go back and go and then do the complete opposite. And then as a fallback, say, well, whatever. No, you gotta live up to that now because you said it. She didn't put the expectation on you. You put the expectation on yourself there. So, mm. All right, and then yeah, and then I gotta talk 1 minute about the fashion thing for today. Um, the fashion is on point at Bold, man. Um, Brooke is in this. Catherine Kelly Lang is in pink, which I usually don't like pink, but she wears it well. And then Hope is in the same denim dress thing, but then I saw her boots. The whole outfit is great. So yeah. Okay. So like I said, get your tissues ready for next week because I saw the spoilers and it looks like one day Steffi is going to tell Hope finally what's going on with Liam. And Steffi, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, had this look in her eye that she was crying and stuff. So, yeah, get the tissues ready. All right. Bye, everybody.